I am Prasad Gore. I am uploading this video in an attempt to share knowledge. The main intention of this video is to demonstrate basic power system harmonic simulation and to make you understand how does harmonic flow take place in various situations. Let's start with an example. This is a single line diagram of a simple basic, you can say simple or basic power system. Here we have external influence, I mean to say the utility or supply side network system. Then we have transformer feeding to load center 1, load center 2 through cable 1, cable 2 respectively. We'll go in more detail and we'll see the harmonic simulation through spreadsheet. As I explained, there is some external influence shown in single line diagram. Here are these factors which has been considered for the entire simulation. This factor consists of external factor, then I5 harmonic factor and I7 harmonic factor. I'll just tell you about what is external factor is. The external factors actually signifies the utility stability, and the I5 harmonic factor and I7 harmonic factor, these factors explains about the external harmonic content in the network. Now we'll see what is the transformer details or the load details in this sheet. Okay, here the transformer is of 2 MVA, 0.433 kV voltage, 6.68% impedance, X by R ratio is 100, power factor is again 0.97, that is depends on load, and the MVR required to achieve the unity power factor is 186 kVAr. As I explained, there are two load centers, load center 1, load center 2. Load center 1 is having 0.4 MVA load at power factor of 0.97. And this is being non-linear load. This is injecting 134 ampere of I5 fifth harmonics and 45 ampere of seventh harmonics. Load center 2 being linear, having no harmonic content in it. The capacity or the load, connected load or the running load is 0.4 MVA at the power factor of 0.97. So because of this two load, you got the requirement of kVAr is coming around 0.186. Now you see the I5 and I7 is getting reflected at transformer mains, but not with the same amplitude, because as I said, there are several factors affecting the final harmonic observed values at transformer end. Okay, so now I'll simulate some of the situations that we will consider. What happens when we put 7% harmonic, what happens when we put 4.5 or a 235 Hz frequency filters, and what happens when we use single tuned harmonic filters for multiple frequencies. Now let's start the simulation. Now these are the very basic conditions where we see the utility is very highly stable, there is no harmonic content in the external supply, the supply is good, very pure. Then we put here say 180 kVAr, that is 0.18 MVR in the system with series frequency of 188.9 Hz. See the effects. You have got 134 injecting into the system, but at the transformer end you have reduced down it to 116. Earlier it was 131, now it has got reduced to 116. I7 earlier was 43, but now it has reduced to 40. So overall ITLG has been reduced down to 12.07 from 13.31, and the VTLG from 1.87 to 1.65. A very basic system, 7% tuned filters. Now what we can simulate more to achieve a more reduction, we'll go near to fifth harmonics, and we will have, let's say, a 235 Hz series frequency. Now see, when there was no harmonic filters in place, the value of I-Fi observed at transformer mains was 131. Now it has gone down to 72. It was 43, now it is 37. And the ITLG, overall ITLG effect is 8.06 from 13.31. When it was 7% harmonic filter, then the I-Fi was 116 ampere and I7 was 40 ampere. But it has got a very good amount of reduction, and it can meet to some international standards. Now we'll see what happens when there is external harmonic influence are affecting the entire system. Now let's say with this same scenario, this goes down from 10,000, it goes down to 100. Oh. What is this? It has gone down actually. But you can see here the overloading happens. Earlier this was less, but now it has become more. So overloading of the filter has happened. Now I put some external harmonics into the system. Now let's run. See. When there was the utility stability was very high, no harmonic content, with the 235 frequency filter, we were getting I-Fi 72 here. Now it has increased to 101. This was 40, and now this has increased to 52. And the overall, it was 8.06. It has increased to 11.27. So this is basically, the external harmonics are in place. The utility stability factor was less. So you are seeing a more, a very unstable, harmonically unstable situations. Filter 1, it was 68. Now it has gone to 102 ampere. So even the filter is getting overloaded. Okay. Now this is one of the situations when these external factors is affecting the stability of the system. Now I will take another case wherein I just have, I'm saying I was having 134, but even after putting a 235 Hz frequency filter, the reduction is not happening. I am transforming it, I am getting 101 as I-Fi. So I decided to go little near to tuned, a completely tuned filter. So what I do is I'll make this as a 4.1, so that will go to 246. Okay. Now see, this has got reduced. Agreed. But now see the effect on the filter. The filter from 68, it went to 102, and now it's 169. So the filter is getting highly overloaded because of the tuning is done properly, but the selection of the tuning should be based on the external harmonic factors. Now, when the situations are very good, let's see what happens. When the situation is good, I need to say this is high and there is no external harmonics. See the effect. With 246 frequency, from 134, you can achieve 26. From 45, you can achieve 36. This is basically tuned for a film, so the 7th harmonic filtering will not be that much. So you can see, when there was a 7th harmonic 7% filter, then we were achieving 116 here and 40 here, but having 246 Hertz series frequency, we are achieving 26 and 36. So it's a tremendous achievement. But if this is done when overlooking the external factors, this filter will not perform the way it is performing in this scenario. Okay. Now the another situation we will see wherein we have got again the same situation, the same worst situation where the utility is not good and external harmonic filters. Now see, I just split this into two single tube filters. So one I will do it at 113 and the second I will do with 105. So the sum will be again 180 kW. This I will tune to 344, that is 7 harmonics, and this is tuned to 5th harmonic, that is 246. Now see the scenario. This is 82, this is 62. The filtering is not happening. I7 was earlier was 45. Even with the 7th harmonic, it was 40. But now see, after putting this filter, it has gone, it has actually increased. So there is, if these external factors are overlooked, your filters are not going to perform the way they should perform. Okay, so these are the overall filter selection criteria that I am trying to show here. Let's have the scenario wherein I am talking about parallel resonance conditions, where you don't use any filtering harmonics and you just use a normal capacitor, plain capacitor, and let's see what happens. 0.18. Let's see what happens. These are the conditions are there, still there, and you have got 134 increased to 145 here, and 45 there is no change. Okay, and if I make it good, I mean to say very strong utility and no harmonics, still you can see the amplification. So putting the plain harmonic filters will not, plain capacitors with no harmonic filters will amplify your harmonic contents. This is all about the basic simulation of the harmonics. This will give you a basic idea about how does the harmonic flows into the system and what are the conditions to be looked in detail. In the next series of the same video, I'll be telling you more about what is the external factors. And for any query, you can email me on prasad.gorin@yahoo.co.in. My next video series will have the relay coordination system. The snapshot of this here, I'll be explaining what is the relay coordination and how it is to be done in Excel format.